You probably have your invitation settings turned off under your profile. Or you can send it again, bro. It don't matter. I tried to join it, said the session wasn't available. What's up, man? Just waking up not too long ago, bro. I see. I see. I see. I see. Nah, I don't have him. I don't even need him, really, to be honest with you, bro. I mean, you'll find out I ain't missing him.
Well, the summer beach weather may be long gone, but still a tremendous afternoon for football here in Los Angeles, California.
I don't mind giving the players up for him, but I wasn't too happy about giving up those picks.
This was the scene a moment ago.
That first round pick.
Emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What? 280. 59. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on offense. It's going to be a long day. Check safety. Diva.
Now it's Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Carson, you cool, but I don't want you in that running back. I thought I put old boy in, but I forgot. I used you for my practice squad because you be hard to stop in practice squad. I appreciate it, man. I've been trying to be more, use that Patriots playbook more.
Surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
What? 380. Line 59. Get the ball. Kill. 14.
From the 29, Wilson. And he slides to avoid the hit. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First down, Seahawks.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. Check 15. Hold up.
from the shotgun. Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he finds Penny. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
58 for mine. You got nothing there. You got nothing. No. One left. Switch.
Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Seattle.
I'm 59. I'm going to run you over. Check nickel.
They keep it with Penny on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Go. 59. Hey, check.
Now Wilson on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch out.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there.
Make you come out of that 3-4.
Double this guy has
You would not with this one formation. You ain't gonna want to run it.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game,
That's why I love playing guys in 3-4.
These pants make me look fat, and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down, Penny. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one.
I mean, it's
if
cool,
you win your
but
one-on-ones enough times,
that single back Y off,
more people to the
it kills 3-4. It don't matter if you pinch your line, slant them, slide them. That power O just kills it.
Feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Good, man. At least I got the speed to keep up with these guys on the wide receiver. Good.
Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. Check 11.
Now the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Goff now to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Cook's now in his second season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check. Check. Hot. Go.
Now Goff on first down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Gurley again here on first down. Pushes over him.
Now, that's just not right.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We're good. Give me that ball, defense. Super one.
Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
That'd be so fake, man. This guy got an 80-something press.
His 9th
And he just be
touchdown
coming
of the
off the line
season.
like they
And
ain't
the
even get
Rams have
touched.
taken the lead.
Yeah.
Now the
They
try
need to
here
fix
for the
that. They
point
need to
after.
fix that. I mean, like, as soon as you snap the ball, he's already past my dude. That ain't even right.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And my dude just as fast as him, so it really don't make sense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On third down, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Hey, hero. Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss. That's DK Metcalf. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle.
At the 15-yard line.
Mike 58 right there. Let's go, Hattie.
A carry now for McKissick. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Easy. Check. Watch twist. Watch. Alert. Front it.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Kill. Got it. Shit. Run left. Check. Right.
Penny will try to punch it in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Good. Go now. Good. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch QB drop.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
This
Come on, man. He got to stop
Reynolds.
He ain't supposed to hold that.
A good pickup there at 22. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Gone.
Fine.
The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey. Mike, check. 59. Go. 59 Mike. Check. 59. Exit.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
24 is the mic. defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On first down, Wilson. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
14. 59. 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming. Mike 5'9". Mike 5'9". Man out.
To throw is Wilson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell
I thought that was Metcalf. That's why I threw it like that. It was locked as shit.
They're able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's a lead that excites
Oh, no, he has done it.
Good way to finish things off.
I thought that was him because he's 6'4".
That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Jalen Ramsey might go to the Chiefs, man.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
They barely got enough money to afford the guys they got. Yeah, but they looking at the benefits like, you know, the win right now mentality.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
All day, defense, all day, all day. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check.
Another carry now for Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Flushed out right. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Listen.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He's tackled a
trying
yard
not to
short of the
control
marker. Good game
Wagner, because when you don't control him, he'll get
Another fine carry from the
stick all the
NFL's
time.
rushing leader.
Trying to touch him.
Quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious
Yeah,
consideration.
I'm not going to play with him. So I'm letting him do his thing. I'm not going to touch him.
And let's face it, partner, the running back
Not gonna
renaissance
touch
in the
him,
NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
I get so many fumbles, just let him do him.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the
Yep,
football.
it sure
This
is.
what every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Goff now looking to throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll go down at the 28. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, kill. Check 24. Check 24. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Drop it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
As soon as he jumped in the air, you saw that big body coming. He was like,
they've got to
dropping
go up
that.
with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And his kick is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Play action. It's Wilson. And the tight end Dixon left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Wilson. Flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
This is fielded at the 7. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
I'm looking at this shit like, how is he burning this dude, man? That don't even make no sense. I'm looking at the motherfucker is right, like, over top of him. He's not getting beat off the jump, so how is he getting beat?
And now they can recapture the lead.
You can't press in this game, man.
I know Paul Revere talked about
it's like he paused. They let him go by.
1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Some bullshit, man.
Actually listened in history.
Nah, your receiver didn't do nothing. He just went straight up the field.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
I'm looking at it. I want to see it that time. I gave up a touchdown.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
He did nothing but straight street. My dude just let him go right by. He just froze.
This one away.
The game needs to be fixed.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, I won't press him no more. No, I won't, because, I mean, I got to do with 80-something press, and I can't press him. That's messed up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
You in the same type of situation I'm at, and my dude, look, he ain't burning nobody. He ain't burning nobody, bro.
Sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
He ain't burning nobody.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the first play of the drive is incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Sorry. You can't stop this formation.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Oh, that's the thing I don't get. Like, how do you get pinned behind your own damn dude?
Back to the 33. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Quick. 280. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check, 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 check. Run left, run left. Mike 59, Mike 59. Go. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Wilson will throw again. Being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Special. I'll go special. SOS. 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 59 mark. 59 mark. Check. 22. Check. Over. 22. Check. Over. What's block? Motion. Block. 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 Check your hot read. Hey guys, listen, listen, listen. Mike's 59. I can't listen.
Throwing again here. Wilson. And he's got Lockett. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
It's a gain of 17.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Seahawks 16.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Got it. He's checking. Right.
Wilson leaves this one with Penning. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a third and long situation forthcoming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. 24 is the mic. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Trump.
Wilson now on third down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Washington's Taylor Rapp who picked it.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Lift.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and chew some clock with Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
That's
they were going to force a
bullshit.
4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the 1st.
And that's frustrating
Straight
because
bullshit,
you think you've
Madden.
taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Goff now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. Fights loose. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the 1st quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
And this one is right through. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Big hits, right? Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Check 26, check 26. Touch 50, touch 50. Hey, watch it. Switch. Zebra. Slant.
This is Penny. A gain of 3, second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the 47-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw, eluding the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's caught right side, Dixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and... where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Under 10, 10. 14, find it. One fluff.
Now Rashad Penny. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. From left side, complete to come.
They're going to call pass interference.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield,
like I
they're
wasn't
going
even
to
being
toss
the
that
DB.
flag, and they did there.
Cut. 180. 54 Mike. I'm scared.
Back to throw. And Cooks hands it over to Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, Foxtrot.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly.
Better not let me
And
catch
it's
that.
incomplete. So their final
I done seen it
drive
too many
comes up
times.
empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final